Welcome to Pike and Shot, a game that I picked up long ago on some Steam sale, I think. What is there to say? This is before soy boys and feminists. This is during Sweden prime time. 1622, we're playing as Gustav II Adolf. As a Swede myself, I can only feel proud about his historical achievements and military power. So this is Gustav II Adolf. A little bit fat, but you need a bulk if you're gonna war for 40 years. Welcome to the campaign, my lord. Your objective is to capture the enemy province and defeat their armies until their leaders have had enough and sue for peace. Your officers have raised armies for you, as shown on the map, using all available funds. At the end of the year, tax will be collected and there should be money to raise more troops next spring. You can save your produce, blah blah blah. You will receive tutorial messages. That sounds good. That sounds just good. So basically before this you could choose various of different time periods to start in. All are of course in between the Pike and Shot era, so late 1400 to early 1600. And as a Swedish citizen, I of course decided to play as Gustav II Adolf against Russia in the late stage of the 30 Years' War. So yeah, this is like late spring 1622, and I think Sweden I think it was at the end 1630 something when Gustav II Adolf was shot, so this is some time before that. So the size of the army flag gives a rough estimate, and right. So basically this should give an indication of the size of the armies. Alright. So there's some province system. So we have some action point system. I don't see any, so we will be able to drag and drop these. So we have the army mobilized like this. So this is, let's go here, Swedish Third Army. 3000 foot, 1500 horses, 583 points. And then we have some more details here, I guess. One medium gun. We have some mounted musketeers. Right, we have some veterans. Okay, we have some, yeah, this is also, kind of rifle, I guess. I almost don't dare to pronounce it, arquebusier. Then we have horses with pistols, and we have some, I assume, foot units. Okay. Can I get intel here? No, I cannot. But we can get an estimate of how many there are, but not more than that. Actually, this is for all my armies, I guess. So only the first, I get it, only the first, only the first army have, oh, was I wrong? Yeah, I get it now. So you basically, it lists everything, so you don't have to click on them individually. So I was thinking where we are geographically, but yeah. Am I sure? I think so. So we have the Russians invading Alheim. When an army invades a province and any enemy field army present has been driven off, the army then besieges the towns and other strong points in the province. The province does not change ownership until these fall. So he has started sieging Alheim, and he will suffer casualties. And at the end of each turn there is a chance that the besieged province will capitulate. This depends on the size of the besieged force and its proportions of infantry, and especially medium and or heavy artillery. It also depends on the duration of the continuous siege. If the province capitulates, units from the besieged army are assigned to garrison duties. Alright. They're removed from the field army roster. If the province does not capitulate by the end of the autumn, the siege is lifted and the besieged army retreats to winter quarters. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, wrong button. Alright, so we have battle. So they have started sieging here. I guess I can do something about that with my army here and army here. And then we have a straight up confrontation in Venoslev. The Russian forces are offering open battle. So we have so they are outnumbering us here, but only slightly. Let's go to battle. Alright, here we go. So we are in battle near Venoslev. The enemy are offering fair and open battle, makes sense. Gustav II Adolf is here to ass rape you. So before, we cannot, let's see here. You're in deployment mode. You can drag, move or swap units to any highlighted tile until you are happy with their positions. You can't swap units if one would end up outside its own deployment area. When you're finished, select end turn and start the first move. Alright. So we say enemy front line. Horse. So these are the pistol guys. Yes, I remember. And then we have pistol. And then we have carbine. I guess these are the arquebusiers. Yes, it says so even. Then we have foot soldiers. More foot soldiers. And then we have the heavy guns. So, like historically, and I'm not very qualified to talk about it, but I know that Gustav II Adolf figured out that this was an ineffective way of fighting during this area. He simply said that in an area where you shoot cannonballs and you try to make them bounce in the battlefield so they will hit as many people as possible, instead of simply crashing down and exploding in an area. He realized it's all about not standing in a group like this, but maybe he realized it later than this. And he also realized he brought back so he simply put infantry more slim, like how they are set up in Napoleon time. They stand more in line instead of standing together like this and being protected by the pikes against cavalry chargers. But I don't know at what time period he realized that and so on. So I'm kind of still thinking total war. So I wanna... But we can see that this is the enemy front line, so let's... I don't think this matters too much, but let's put it like this, right? So this is brutal, right? I don't see any reason they should be that far apart. What do we have in tools? Can we have some tools, whatever. So yeah, end turn. Where is end turn? Oh, we have top view. So far we don't have any big casualties. Okay, so we have some... I haven't really... Maybe you should read that, I guess. Why? No, I don't want to see this. That's not very immersive. Why? Whoa. Okay. Okay, we have an... Okay, I didn't notice end turn is here. Okay, so let's read this. We have... So I guess I click on this and then I show detail. Okay, so... Lighter equipped horse who rely on carbines fire at distance to weaken the enemy predatory charge. Blah blah blah. So these are good against anything light foot cannons, simply medium foot soldiers without bayonets or... Alright. So there seems to be a whole lot of things to think about here. So these are good at long range. No, actually. So now these are you just generally want to walk up with them and shoot, I guess. Good against mounted. So what does POA means? Who cares? Okay, we don't have any targets yet. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's move out. Let's go, boys. Time to put Russia back in dumpster. So I'm not sure about question is if I should move this one. We moved here. Wait, what the fuck? I forgot about this one. That's not good. We were already outnumbered and I didn't think about that one. So exactly how far can this dude shoot? How do I know if he can reach them? Actually, it's just I think we're just gonna shield here until our yeah, let's wait here. Missed. So I let him engage and then I shoot at him first. Smart. We don't have a melee face, okay. Makes sense. So I am generally curious why. I guess I'm... Yes. Can you please? Because I guess we can't shoot right now. Maybe next turn. They will shoot next turn for sure. So they will shoot by themselves, I guess. What a glorious time to be alive. I'm gonna send my horses to fuck his... Alright, so what happened here? This unit's moral state has just dropped to disrupted. This means that its moral and cohesion are impaired. It will fight at somewhat reduced effect. The casualties it has suffered will further reduce its fight ability. And there is a chance that each turn that it may rally. Alright. I don't know why. Alright, whatever. Perhaps... So I don't get any value from my cannons right now. So I'm not sure if I use my cannons right now. So, let's fucking do it. Ah. Okay, so if you move... I want some fucking casualties. We are surrounding them. Can we... And they cannot... This is... Okay, so... Okay, so if we charge these guys, we have a 40% chance of winning-ish. So I don't think we wanna charge them, I guess. Okay, so I cannot shoot at them here. And at the same time I cannot move. So this is my reserve, I guess. And my cannons are not active for some reason. Okay, they are active. Not sure if they hit anything though. Alright, so this unit returns to normal. That's good. Hmm. So the question is, should we... Let's go. So, why is it that I cannot... Why can't I charge here? I had a very high win chance on charging them. So here I can actually charge, let's go. Very high win chance. They don't have pikes, I guess. Many died. So I guess this is how they made the tutorial bulletproof. But they have pikes up here. But so we should just run over. Yeah, let these units deal with them and bring him up here. Alright, so I think I figured out how to win this. We're gonna charge everything we can charge. These dudes, so this is the thing, as long as I just make sure to surround these guys and charge them, we're good. So let's move up here. Nice. That's not very good chance of charging, I guess. What? How can we have this high wind chance? They also have pikes. Let's charge. Alright, nice. We should charge this one as well, this looks good. So I guess... what? Okay, I didn't... Okay, it was the enemy unit. I did... okay, good. Good. Oh, it's fucking short, let's go. Okay, so they will keep fighting, I guess. So my plan is here, these guys will smack this area, and then these guys will smack this area, and this is my reserve. We should actually... Let's move our reserve up here. They can kill the artillery. What is this? No one told me about this. So they're hidden actually. Let's go. Maybe these will... yeah, we can maybe go on them from behind, maybe? I don't know. Let's do more flanking actually. And move this... is here. Yes. Okay, they keep fighting. Perfect tactic to hide the units in the woods. Good thing I did that. I will now take them from behind. Okay, that was good. So, finally. So we are doing to break down the artillery. Charge, let's go. So they are broken, nice. So they will keep chasing them, I like that. So now we're gonna bring these bad boys out in the open, I guess. So we're literally shooting at them from behind now. Yeah, these guys gave up. I will deal with them later. Yes. Maybe he will charge my cannons. So you can't shoot when you're in close combat, so who isn't in... And they are in close combat. So... yeah, let's go here. I'm not sure how to easily see which units are not in close combat. I think this is it. Nice, their heavy guns are exposed. Okay, and they break, very nice. They will pursue. What can you do when you can only lose? I guess Swedish master race after all. Melly face. What? So I don't know why this unit broke. I mean, I know that they were under heavy artillery fire in the beginning. Maybe that was the reason they broke. I don't know, but all other units seems okay. So let's go here. No, we can't move. Let's go here. And oh, so this should be butchering. They're not literally surrounded actually, but so why is it that arquebusiers are better against pike and shot? I guess mostly pikes than musketeers. Shouldn't say that I have an opinion on that. But let's engage. Nice. Our units won. Nice. That was a decent roll. So I don't understand why I cannot what? Let's go. Can I tell? I think I moved all my units, I guess. No, you're not these ones. Let's go here. So now they are surrounded. What? Enemy unit 1. Okay. So where? I didn't know that. What happened at the woods? I didn't. Did my units route, or was it enemies? I don't know. So this is not going well. Now they are routing. That's terrible. So I guess the charge is one thing, but after that, when you're in close combat, the musketeers have an advantage against the pikemen. That's fucking gay. And I mean, these guys here are surrounded. And we cannot shoot at them from behind, targeting close combat. Weird. Seriously weird. So can... So we can shoot at these guys. Let's do that. It should... So, as we can see, these guys here are pretty vulnerable. And we cannot charge, not sure. So here, I cannot charge right now. Why can't I... Why can't I make them charge somehow? Make them turn around or something? Who knows? Yeah, let's end turn. So why are they routing now? So these guys here, they should be, they're severely outnumbered because they're fighting like 3 battalions or whatever you call it. And they are surrounded too. And this keeps on going terrible. Flank attack. Why can't I flank attack? I have my... I set this up for flank attack. I set up everything for flank attack. And the flank attack doesn't seem active on the Swedish side. What is this? Why is there no flank attack option here? I can't charge that target type. My god. Can't charge that target. Why can't you charge musketeers if you have horses or if you have... I mean, I get that... Okay, maybe this guy doesn't have... Maybe they don't have melee weapons. So these guys are beating our Swedish salvo foot, so let's charge. So now these guys are fighting in front, from the side, from the rear, and they are also shot at from the back. In Total War this would have been over by now. So now we are fully ready to ass fist them from all angles. Literally, if I turn this one, we will have everything on them. Same here actually. If I charge this one, I should have big issues. So let's say these guys will charge like this. The next route they will also charge like that. This is actually not good. So bye bye. They run away. Finally. But what changed here before we were losing this battle? I don't know. Oh, they will charge? No. Bye bye heavy artillery, I suspect as much. To Russia's dismay, I am butchering their army in the battlefield, aside from losing my artillery. Nice. And we lost our cavalry over there. What? This is not going well. What can I do? Oh, they have lost heart. Okay, so let's do some recap here. We lost our guns. That is our artillery, I suspect. We both lost our artillery. But in a way, if you win the battle, the artillery pieces should still be left on the battlefield, I guess. So they have lots of deserted soldiers. They have lots of wounded, so do we, let's be real. But at least twice as many died on the Russian side. So this was a good day for the Swedish superiority. We bathed in the blood of the Russians. So what? I didn't even get a chance. Okay, so I guess I have to bring my forces from Söderborg to invade. Okay. So this is a cool feature in a way. So if we retake this, I guess we will have less of a payback than before in terms of taxes, because they cause damage, but it will recover. That's pretty smart. I wish they had something like that in the Total War games. But generally speaking, okay, yeah. Yep, so now clearly we will get there, I guess. We will get there. Our first victory today. This was great. Or was it? I don't know. It was a bit stiff and pretty... it felt pretty drawn out. I don't know. I will have to think about if I'm gonna continue this. But for now, we can only say that this was a great victory in the name of the great Swedish powerhouse Gustav II Adolf, game changer Maximus.